You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, guys, we are 1 week away from Super Bowl 57, where it's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. And we're actually going to have a members live stream this Saturday coming up. Mick emailed me, and he can't wait to talk about the Super Bowl. So we're going to be doing a little bit of Super Bowl talk for the members. So make sure you guys hit that join button, become a channel member, or become a member on blackandwhitenetwork.com. So Super Bowl is set next Sunday. I believe it's like at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, if I'm not mistaken. And guys, honestly, I didn't even notice this. As you guys know, I really don't see race in anything. Okay? When we actually found out that the Eagles and the Chiefs were actually going to be playing in the Super Bowl, it didn't even cross my mind that the quarterbacks were black. I didn't care. I really didn't care. What I'm actually more excited about is actually you got two Texas quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes from Texas and Jalen Hurts is like 5 minutes down the road from where I actually live at right now in Channelview, Texas. So, but when it came to the race, it didn't even cross my mind that they were black. I was just thinking, you know what? They're quarterbacks, they're Pro Bowlers, and Patrick Mahomes, he's actually in his third Super Bowl. And it's not uncommon, folks, to actually see a black quarterback in the Super Bowl. Now, ever since Doug Williams actually started for the Redskins in 1987, and he played lights out in that Super Bowl, we've seen Colin Kaepernick, Jalen Hurts now, Patrick Mahomes for the third time. Who else am I missing? There's some other names I'm probably missing also as well. Donovan McNabb, also Tennessee Titans quarterback, Steve McNair. These guys have played in the Super Bowl. So it's not uncommon. And also when you're talking about the highest paid quarterbacks in NFL history, they're like all black. They are. And it's possible that, that you probably have other black quarterbacks make the Super Bowl. Maybe Dak actually get his act together one day, but we'll see. But I digress. Well, Doug Williams, he made a comparison of Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts making the Super Bowl to Barack Hussein Obama getting elected. Yeah, I'm not making this up, guys. Look here. On Fox News, Doug Williams, first black Super Bowl winning QB, likens this year's big game to Barack Obama's election. Now, guys, I am not a Barack Hussein Obama fan, and it has nothing to do with his race. It has all to do with his leftist policies. That's it. Big deal. I don't care about the race of any of these guys. Now, Patrick Mahomes, his mother is actually white, so I don't even know if Doug Williams even knows that, but let's read this, guys. It says here, Super Bowl 57 will be the first to feature two black quarterbacks facing one another. Patrick Mahomes, one of three blacks to win the Super Bowl, not using African American, will be against Jalen Hurts, and one will go home with the Lombardi Trophy. Doug Williams became the first black quarterback to win a ring when he won Super Bowl 27 with the Washington Redskins in 1988 over the Denver Broncos. The 67-year-old said he got emotional when the Kansas City Chiefs and Philadelphia Eagles clinched their spots in Glendale next Saturday. This is what he said, quote, "When something like this happens, you got to get excited about it." Williams said of two black quarterbacks reaching the big game. It's so unfortunate that everybody don't look at it that way. It's easy for somebody to say, why you got to bring color into it? If you don't understand what we as black quarterbacks and blacks as a whole have been through, it's a big deal. It's a really big deal. Now, the thing is, guys, back in the day, yeah, there wasn't a whole bunch of black quarterbacks, but now these guys are getting drafted. They're making Pro Bowls, they're making Super Bowls, and they're making a whole bunch of money. So this whole race thing, man, it needs to end because that's been put to bed. I mean, coming up next for the big contract, Lamar Jackson's going to get money. Now, I still think he actually needs an agent, but there's no doubt about it. he's going to cash in. He's a pretty good quarterback. He just is. So this thing with race, man, it needs to end. I don't know how many of you guys actually thought about, you know what? There's 2 black quarterbacks there. Didn't care. You know what? You want to know how you can end all of this race baiting? Just stop thinking about it. Just stop thinking about it. You know, I'm a Cowboys fan. If Dak Prescott was a white quarterback, even though he's actually half white, but still, you guys understand. If he was a white quarterback, think of this, guys. Let's say that the Chiefs already clinched their way to the Super Bowl, and the Cowboys actually were going up against the Eagles in the NFC Championship. Should I, as a black man, be rooting against my Cowboys just because the Eagles have a black quarterback? No. No, not at all. Troy Aikman could be on the Cowboys right now. Guess what? I want him to beat Jalen Hurts and the Eagles, not because he's black, but because I'm a Cowboys fan. This whole color thing, man, it definitely needs to end. And bringing up Barack Obama, here it is right here, I believe. Let's keep reading. Williams said he had tears of joy in my eye, a feeling he had when Barack Obama was elected president and when Tony Dungy and Lovie Smith faced off in Super Bowl, 48, something like that. I got my Roman numerals mixed up. But anyway, I wonder how he actually does feel about Tony Dungy now, because Tony Dungy getting canceled by the Wotes. But anyway, quote, things like that give me joy, give me cheer, that make me think we made some steps. We have made a few steps, he said, but there's a lot of steps we haven't made. Quote, there's a lot of firsts when you talk about blacks. You go all the way to Wilma Rudolph, Jesse Owens, Jackie Robinson, Michael Jordan. I mean, I don't know what he's talking about with Michael Jordan. That was black NBA players to win championships before Michael Jordan and MVPs. So I don't know what he's talking about with Michael Jordan right there. I don't. You got so many black people, women and men, that have done something first that don't get the recognition. We're talking about something that happened in America that should be celebrated all the time. So there you have it, guys. Doug Williams, making this about race, said he had tears of joy in his eyes and making the comparison to Barack Obama getting elected. Yeah, it has to bring in politics to that. Man, I don't agree with him on this. Yes, it was tremendous when he actually, he's definitely one of the pioneers of black quarterbacks, no doubt about it. He wasn't a great quarterback. I believe that Warren Moon was a great quarterback. But you know what? There's a reason also why Warren Moon never actually made it to the Super Bowl. He had the talent, but there was better quarterbacks than him in the NFL. I mean, John Elway was better. Joe Montana was better. Dan Marino was better. Those guys just so happened to be white, but they were also better quarterbacks as well. Also, they had better teams. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.